Here they are fighting. Ike, Ranulph, this way. I found a way out. Excellent, let's get out of here. You don't have to tell me twice. Run, run like the wind. Yes, we did it. We made it through the caves. Looks like we finally lost the Banyan army as well. We can finally rest a bit. I thought we were finished. I thought my rashness had killed us. But we've lived to see our land again. Hey, Skrimir. Has all the heat gone to that shaggy head of yours? Look around. Is this Gallia? What? No, we can't be in. You, by whose authority have you entered this land? And notice he's Goldoa. He's from Goldoa. Goldoa, the land of the dragons. By the goddess, did we mess up. The dragons. It is said they are the most powerful of all the Laguz tribes. I've always wanted to fight a dragon, but I never expected it would happen like this. When our king finds out about this, I will have much explaining to do, you think? You've got to get home first, Skrimir. I guess we'll have to pay that stubborn old lizard a visit, don't we? Let's go. So we are off to meet the king of the dragons. Castle Goldoa. Sorry about that. I had my mic bumped up a little bit too high, and I don't think any of what I had just said came through. So we're talking to the Dragon King of Goldoa, and the brief point that I was attempting to make when I didn't realize that my microphone got bumped up too high was the fact that we have met his son. We've met his son in the first game, and we've met his son in this game. So if you are not familiar with that, you'll find out eventually who that person is if you don't know already. I order you to leave immediately. Go back the way you came in, through the caves. You would have us go through Kaoku Caves again? Never. Stop talking, Skrimir. Many of my men are wounded. You're sending them to their deaths. I will not allow this. It is regrettable, yes. However, I cannot make exceptions. Your men will leave, now. How could a Laguz be so cold to his brothers? We are your people as well. This isn't news, Skrimir. Goldoa and its listeners have ignored the suffering of their Laguz brothers for centuries. They even looked the other way while birds and beasts were enslaved by Bjork. Isn't that so, Dragon King? Our country is neutral. It has been since time out of mind and will continue to be so. Then you might as well just kill us now. It'd be the same as sending us back to the Kaoku Caves, and it saves us the walk. You are Bjork. I would not expect your short-lived kind to understand. I don't need to understand to see that it's a poor king who has so little regard for his fellow living creatures. Your Majesty, and here's Ina and Nasir. Now, in my game that I live streamed, I've said this before, Ike was not strong enough to defeat the Black Knight. I tried something new with that game and it did not work. So Nasir in my streamed game died killing the Black Knight. At least we thought he had until we found out in this game recently he was alive, right? And then Ina had survived. So Ina, her grandfather is Nasir, and we're gonna probably find out, more here momentarily. So Ina says, "Your Majesty, please, hear our plea. What are you two doing here? Please allow my grandfather and me to guide the Laguz Alliance to the borders of Gallia. I beg of you. Prince Raysan of the Heron tribe stands among these men. The dragon tribe owes him safe passage. Please, your majesty, he saved the soul of your son. Would you condemn them to die, despite the good they've done? Do as you like. This is the only exception I will ever make." Now, they're not saying a whole lot about it, but what they're referring to here is at the end of the Path of Radiance, at the very end, we find out that Ina, her fiance, was in Dayan learning and exploring and stuff like that, and was supposed to come home. Didn't come home, and when she got there, she found out that the Mad King, who started the first war in that game, had basically enslaved and trapped him in his Laguz form, and was using him as basically like a wyvern or a flying unit for himself. And at the end of that game, Raysan was able to use one of his Galders and save Rajayan. So that's what they're referring to. And so this is the only exception he'll ever make. And they say thank you. Well, here you are. I think you know the way from here. Thanks, Nasir. You really saved us back there. It's the least we could do. I will pray for your safety. Hey, wait up, you two. We haven't seen you in a long time. Don't you have some time to stay and talk with us for a little while? A long time? What do you mean? We just saw you 3 years ago. Oh, that's right. 3 years isn't all that long for you dragons, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose 3 years would feel slightly longer for Bjork. I would love to stay and talk, but now is not the proper time. In truth, we are not even allowed to speak with you at all. Now please, go. Why? Why do you isolate yourselves from everyone? I don't expect you to understand. But I want you to know that we obey our king's decision of our own free will. That's all I can say. Sir, you should go. Many of your wounded need immediate attention. Head back to Gallia at once and tell the Lion King what happened. All right, I don't get it, but I'll go now. We'll see each other again? I certainly hope so. You are one of our dearest friends. Take care and be safe.